Hey everybody, welcome back to the motherfucking Logan Ethan Shit Show channel. Today's gonna be another movie review. We just watched the new Scream today, this morning, this afternoon, kind of 12:10. Anyway,
Yeah.
and a little precursor. I've never seen any of them until now. So, and if you want, if you know me, I'm not a huge fan of like horror movies. I wouldn't call this a horror movie, but
Yeah.
So we're gonna have some different opinions here. I'm already looking forward to arguing with Ethan. So here we go.
Yeah. Our Halloween Kills one was a pretty big hit on the channel so far. Not that big because we're not that big yet. But as far as like views go, I think that's our most viewed video of all time.
Yeah.
So as of right now.
And unfortunately, it was the shittiest looking. Never
it was
fails.
Right, yeah.
Anyway.
But now we're doing Scream with our new setup and everything like that. We're gonna change up the program a little bit, or the format of this a little bit. We're still gonna do our first impressions, where those are gonna be spoiler free, and we're gonna have our pros and cons, which is gonna be like the biggest part of the video from now on. I think that's a good way to do it.
Yeah,
that'll be where most of the spoilers are. We'll put a probably ghost face or something up above mine or Logan's head. I think it's usually above mine if it's spoilers.
Yeah, so when we go to pros and cons, it'll be above Ethan's, and
Yeah.
you'll know not to watch it if you don't want to get spoiled.
Yeah, and that's really nothing new. We did that on our Dexter review. If you guys haven't checked that out, if you're just watching this, finding us, welcome to Logan Ethan Shit Show. We have a podcast that you guys can check out if you like what you hear here. But anyway, we're gonna end the video with our final verdict, like we usually do. But this time we're going to keep it spoiler free, so that way those of you that don't want to hear spoilers but still want to get like an actual number from us and not have to sit through spoilers, that's what we're going to try to aim for with this movie and continuing on.
Yeah,
we're appropriate. There might be some instances like Dexter, I don't think you could have really done a final verdict without saying some shit.
Yeah,
because there was so much going on, and it was a TV show. So
yeah, no, some movies and shit it won't be possible, but yeah, we'll try this out because I think at the end of the day it'll be better. It won't be as much kind of like. Because the previous videos, the only spoiler-free shit was like the first 5 minutes.
Yeah,
so.
That's what I'm saying. Just the first impressions.
We're trying to change that up just a wee little bit.
And excuse me, we're also gonna try to do the fancy little YouTube thing where you can like skip to the certain parts. That way, the pros and cons you can clearly see will probably be the good majority of the video. That's where we're gonna be arguing, or not arguing, but like debating, talking about spoilers, talking about characters and plots and all that.
You're wrong.
But the final verdict, again, was going to be kind of short. We'll keep it short, simple. Give you guys just a straight answer of what we give it as a number scale and just an overall what we felt about it, but no spoilers.
Yeah.
But anyway, Logan mentioned it before. Yeah, we went and saw that. Let me see. Came out technically on Thursday. So about 3 days after its release, we went and watched it. Logan hasn't watched any of them. I've seen all of them. I own all of them. It's probably not a good thing, but my mom used to watch that shit, the first one, on VHS whenever I was a kid, and I used to watch it.
Nice.
I feel like that's where my love for it came from. But I really enjoy the Scream movies, so it is going to be like our Halloween Kills almost exactly, in the sense that we're kind of getting a fresh view on the Scream franchise as a whole and how he liked this movie, but then you're also going to get my point of view on it. Seeing all the other ones, growing up with them, knowing everything. I was telling Logan everything about it before we even went to the theater.
So you'll get the Dick Rider's perspective and then just the average Joe's perspective.
Yeah,
so.
Man. I'm a Dick Rider for horror, man. I don't know.
Yeah,
I've seen some pretty bad ones in my lifetime, but, I mean, for the most part, I can't get enough of the horror movies, man.
All right.
But anyway, we'll kick it off into our first impressions here.
This isn't funny, Amber.
Would you like to play a game, Tara?
All right, since Logan started this off here with our introduction, I'll go ahead and get into our first impressions here. I would say as a whole, my first impression of the movie was it was a long movie, but so was Halloween Kills, honestly.
Yeah.
But they kept this one kind of long, and I don't know. We'll talk about it more in pros and cons, but there might have been some reasons for that I have. The
runtime on the movie said 1 hour and 54 minutes, but it felt like a lot longer. Anyway.
Well, yeah. I mean, it was a long movie. I didn't mind it, but
yeah,
that was my first impression of it. It was like, damn, this shit's long. I liked I liked the story of it. I liked how they brought some of the older actors back and older characters and all that stuff. So I think as far as my first impression goes, it met my expectations for the most part. Yeah, I think it was. I honestly think it was a good movie. I liked it. It
Alright.
fit well into the franchise for those of you that have watched the other Screams and are trying to figure out if this is worth it. I think if you've watched the other Screams and you like them, that this is definitely worth it. And Logan didn't, but I watched it in the D box, like how I've been doing in almost all these fucking reviews that we do. But I did pay a little bit extra to watch in the D box, which again I really think enhances the experience. Is as you sitting there fucking doing his shit, I'm all like,
Yeah. I'm getting ragdolled.
yeah. That's about my first impressions of it, honestly.
All right. Yeah. My first, I wouldn't say it was a bad movie. I honestly preferred it over Halloween.
Yeah.
I don't really know how much of a comparison there is to make there. I guess just a little bit in terms of like slasher shit. But
Well, Halloween came out real quick. I'm sorry, but Halloween came out a long time before Scream did.
yeah, fair enough.
Halloween and Friday the 13th are like the godfathers of like modern slashers.
Yeah,
Scream came out and it was like in the 90s whenever the Scream came out, and it was like that like rejuvenated the slasher genre.
Yeah.
And if you've kind of noticed, there hasn't been any new slashers that come out. It's all the old shit.
Yeah.
Like Ghostface, Freddy Krueger, Jason
Yeah.
Voorhees, Michael Myers. There has not really been a notable new like killer.
yeah,
And that was like the Scream movies were like the last ones to like really do that.
yeah.
So
Yeah, I preferred it over Halloween. Again, I don't if that's even a comparison to be had. But if you watch my Halloween review, you'll remember that I just don't like how he's fucking indestructible. So that's what I liked about this one is it was slightly more realistic, even though I know that's not what they're going for. But that's how my brain is wired, and I like to like not be questioning the whole entire fucking movie on how and what even the fuck just happened.
well,
But anyway,
yeah, we'll touch on that more in the pros and cons for those of you that are interested in what I would say to that, but I don't want to get into that right now because we're kind of keep the spoiler free.
yeah. So I'd say that's my first impressions. I will say it was a long movie, and I personally feel like it was a little dragged out. But anyway,
Yeah, see, that's how I felt about a couple of the other movies that we've reviewed recently. The Ghostbusters, fuck, man.
yeah,
And I thought this one was way, I don't know, maybe it's just because I liked this more than Ghostbusters, honestly, but it didn't really go that long for me. Like,
all right,
I liked it.
yeah, all right.
But yeah, I think as far as first impression goes, that's a pretty good little rundown. A little kept it short, simple, to
Yeah,
the point.
I-
You have me saying what I said about it, being a fan of the series, and you have Logan's first impressions of never seeing a Scream movie before.
Yep.
Yeah.
I blabbled on a little long, but we can carry on to the pros and
Well, I
cons
fucking
now.
babbled too.
Unlocked. All doors locked. Doors unlocked.
All right, that was our first impression. So now here we are into the pros and cons. Logan, you want to start off with some pros, dude?
Yeah, to get to my pros, I don't. It's kind of hard. Like I think it was a good movie. I like the kills. I don't know if you went to the bathroom or what, but you missed the best one.
I did. It was probably that fucking dude at the start, huh?
Yeah, it was a quick little.
Damn.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
just
had to
a
take a
quick,
shit.
quick and dirty, bro.
I had to take a big old shit.
Yeah, I saw it was right after you walked out. I was like, damn, he missed the best fucking one. But yeah, I guess that'd be my pros. The kills were good, fucking crazy.
Yeah.
The acting was good,
Excuse me.
I guess. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah, I have something. Okay. I have something to say about that. You might
Yeah.
be surprised at what I have to say about that.
No, I'll admit it wasn't perfect. Like the main girl,
No. Damn it! You stole my
there
con.
was a few. Yeah, sorry, I'm still in the pros. But the main girl, she was really good in some places, and in other places, I'm like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? Has this bitch never been in a movie before?
Yeah, I think her name was Sam in the movie. Since this is spoilers,
main-
obviously.
yeah.
And it was Billy Loomis's daughter.
Dollar amount.
Daughter, but that was the original first Scream. That was one of the killers. It's his daughter.
Yeah.
So
But anyway, honestly, that's my pros. Is there was some good kills, like a half decent story, as I mentioned earlier, and I think that's pretty much all I have to say about it.
Yeah, that's all for your pros.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna yeah. To start off here, this is gonna be no surprise, especially if you've seen our other reviews. I fucking love the kills. I think Michael Myers is more brutal. I'm gonna be honest, but again, he's not fucking human, so.
Well,
That's,
apparently he is, according to the producer.
Ghostface is not. Like, the older Screams, he's not as brutal. Like, he's not really that brutal. Like, I was telling Logan last night before we went and watched this today. Like, Ghostface, for those of you that, like, play games and know, like, Call of Duty and shit. Like, Ghostface is like that dude that just, like, goes around with tomahawks and ballistic knives in fucking Call of Duty.
Yeah, they're all sloppy. Yeah.
And not just sloppy. It's not really sloppy. It's just, like, he just kills, like, quickly and quietly, like... And it's like over and done with. And he's not like Michael Myers, where those are the people that are fucking, playing domination and taking every flag and doing all that shit.
Yeah.
So that's just my analogy for it. That's how I look at it. But for this movie, I was really surprised because I've seen all the other ones and they don't really have a lot of kills in them. Most of the other ones. This one did, though. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, let's see.
He's fucking killing everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the kills, man. I'm not going to say nothing about the acting. I do like the cinematography in the movie. I thought it was really cool. It looked really good. The sound was sick. And it wasn't a lot of jump scary stuff. It was actually kind of sick in that way.
Yeah.
Because a lot of, like, those older shit, especially the older Screams and shit, it was a bunch of jump scares.
Yeah.
Because that was, like, whenever they first came out.
And it got kind of cringy.
Yeah. And that's...
Yeah.
But that's because the audiences back then, they haven't seen that shit before. But now we're in our day and age and fucking jump scares are in everything. So...
Yeah.
And they didn't put a lot of them in there, and I think that they did that for a reason, in my opinion, because I feel like they knew what the audience was going to look for.
Yeah,
and I liked how the characters themselves were talking about
movies.
like the movie itself.
Yeah.
They weren't talking about scary movie. I mean, they did, but they were talking about how like this was like a what did they call it, a requel?
Yeah,
or something like that.
Yeah.
And so they were kind of like making fun at it, like this isn't a sequel, but it's not a reboot. It's just another Scream.
They were going off, but they didn't say Scream. What were they saying?
Stab.
Yeah.
Because whenever Scream first came out, it was originally titled Stab. That's like So that's I don't know. I don't know why they changed it to Scream, but that's what they did.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
So I think it just flows better. It sounds better.
I will say though, with the jump scares, I don't mean to interrupt too much, but there was like the fucking the part with the refrigerator where the dude was like getting ready to eat.
Well,
there was like premature ejaculation jump scares.
Well,
but anyway,
that goes back to what I was saying, and obviously you guys haven't heard this because we didn't record this last night. But that goes back to what I was telling you last night. Like they make those movies, they intentionally like make fun of some of like the stereotypes of slasher movies like that.
Yeah,
and that's what they were doing with that. I recognized it right away. Like. Because if you watch a lot of those movies, and even if you don't, like, whenever he was, like, opening the doors, and it was, like, focusing on the door, and then as soon as he would close it, you were expecting Ghostface to be right there.
Yeah.
And that's just how it is, Yeah. It's like how all those fucking movies do it. Well, like, how they used to do it. And so they were just making fun at that, I think. They were just like, yeah, let's fucking make him think it's going to happen.
Yeah.
But they did do that quite a bit. Yeah. Again, as I said in my first impressions, I really liked how they brought back... the older actors, as well as brought in a new cast. The characters themselves were all right. They weren't too bad.
Yeah.
A lot of the times in those movies, you really don't even fucking care about them because they're all going to die anyway. So there's usually only like one survivor, and you already know who it is, like the start of the movie, because it's like the main person,
Yeah.
But this one was kind of sick.
There was quite a few survivors.
Yeah, there was quite a few.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked it all, honestly. I really that's the whole movie was pretty good to me. I'll definitely be copping that Steelbook. I already pre-ordered it on Best Buy.
All right.
Yeah, I really liked Ghostface as a killer, though. I mean, I've always liked that. I liked the twisting and turning of the plot. I was telling Logan last night. It's like a modern day Clue. Like that's like the whole basis of the movie is like, well, who's the killer? And they're all like questioning each other and blaming each other, and it's like they're all like trying to figure out who it is, and then in the end it's usually somebody that like they wouldn't expect, the characters didn't expect.
Right. Yeah.
I will, since we're in the spoilers, I will say that I already, from the start, maybe it's just because I've seen all the older ones. As soon as I saw that chick's boyfriend, I was like, oh, he's one of them.
Yeah.
The one girl, though, Tara or whatever, I wasn't really expecting it to be a girl.
It was Amber.
Amber.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Tara's the other.
Their
Tara's
friend. The friend of Amber.
Oh,
sister
she's
of
the.
Sam.
Oh yeah, so she's the protagonist. Yeah,
Yeah.
fucking Amber. I didn't. I mean, it didn't really surprise me that much, but yeah, I was like, oh, I kind of yeah. Okay,
I was thinking it was gonna be the pink haired bitch.
yeah, me too. Honestly,
So, just because she was so like quiet and
that kill was sick.
Yeah.
I'm not the killer. She's all, oh no, I know you're not.
Yeah.
It's like,
Crazy bitch.
Since Logan had his favorite kill, which sadly I missed, I'll see it whenever I watch the Steelbook edition, whenever that comes out. But my favorite kill in there is one of my pros is fucking Dewey.
Yeah. That was pretty brutal. Yeah.
She was in the fucking hospital and got him like that, and fucking.
You're getting me primed for the cons, Ethan.
I'm getting you primed for the cons. Huh?
Yeah. Anyway, carry on. Sorry.
Well, no, I mean I don't want to bore everybody, but I mean. I have a lot of things to say about the pros. I also have a lot of things to say about the cons, though. I'm not too dick righty on this. Logan is probably gonna, laugh at me for saying this, but Halloween Kills was a lot fucking better.
That's fine. Yeah.
I fucking loved Halloween Kills, man.
All right.
And I'm gonna be watching Halloween Ends this October. I'll tell you that.
All right. I'll watch it just so I can shit on it again, or maybe it'll change my mind.
I don't know. Maybe they might end it pretty sick.
I'm not closed-minded like that. I mean, I'll give it another shot.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, as like a fucking whole, I thought there was a lot of pros in there for me. I really liked everything about it.
You don't got any more?
Not off the top of my head, but if you've seen our other reviews, I'm sure I'll think of some as we talk.
Yeah, we'll start interrupting each other here in a few seconds.
Yeah.
We have already, but all right. So shall we move on to the cons?
Yeah.
All right. My number one con would be the lack of realism. Again, I know that's not what they're going for, but like specifically the hospital scene. So
which one? There was like 17.
when when Ghostface was in there, the bitch wheels out in a wheelchair, and then you see the dead cop.
Yeah.
Okay, but there's not a single fucking nurse, not a single doctor, not a security guard.
Well, yeah. I do want to say though, if you whenever they were talking to that sheriff that got killed, I forgot her fucking name already. Fuck.
Oh, that was
The
my next
blonde hair.
con. Yeah.
The blonde-haired sheriff.
Yeah.
Sarah. Fuck. No, Sam.
Sam.
Fuck. I keep getting Sam and Tara and fucking whatever. Sam asked asked that fucking sheriff, like, well, what's going to happen with my sister? I don't feel safe with her here. And she said, I'm going to move her to a private wing.
Yeah.
And I think that was part of that. That's like why there was nobody in there.
Oh,
That's what I took from it, because if they moved into a private ring for like protection from the cops, that would be the best way to do it, is to act like there's nobody there. That way, if the killer did show up, he wouldn't even suspect it.
Yeah, but in my mind, there would still be at least one nurse like checking on her. I mean,
yeah.
I don't know. That's I don't know. I got a weird vibe from that. I was kind of like, what the fuck? But that's just me. And then it's funny you mentioned the female cop with her big ass forehead.
The 5 head.
My biggest con. No.
She had too big of a forehead.
I don't know. Like the fucking killer's on the loose, and then you just you fucking leave to go get sushi while your son stays home and showers. Like, what the fuck? Really? Really?
Yeah.
And then he calls you and says he's gonna kill your son, and you're fucking surprised. And then you flip that bitch around, and then you go into the house without your gat, without any weapon.
I don't think she had it on her though.
Well, fucking get your keys in your hand and your fucking knuckles. Do something. But it wouldn't have mattered because she's a trash ass cop, and she fucking ran right into there, and that dude just whoop.
Yeah. So yeah. She
But
was
anyway.
meant to die.
Yeah, I guess that was my least favorite character. Like, for being a cop, I was pretty disappointed. I feel like she was pretty fucking trash.
Yeah.
But anyway, and then Yeah, see, I thought of all these ones earlier. And now I'm blanking here.
Well, we'll bounce off each other here. We
Yeah.
don't have to do everything at once because we usually do this shit. So, I would say as far as my con goes, one of my biggest con of this fucking movie is Sam. That actor fucking sucked ass.
Yeah.
She did not have really any good parts.
Yeah, see, when I said the
And-
acting was good, it was like everybody except her. But there was a few parts where I was digging it. But,
Like
yeah.
whenever she'd have like emotional scenes and shit, I was like,
Yeah.
you're not fucking stop.
Yeah.
Stop. That's whenever I was looking at you and I was like, this dude needs to fucking kill already.
Yeah.
Just fucking kill her.
And my-
Ghostface needs to fucking slit her throat.
Yeah. My next con is Sam is an adult of some kind. I don't know what age. And then she has...
See, but is she? They never really touched on that.
See, and then her little sister, which I would automatically assume under 18... I'm thinking like she looked like maybe 14, 12,
Well,
13?
she was definitely a kid, yeah.
Right. And then she has a friend. Her friend Amber is a kid.
But see that okay.
And then her friend Amber is like in a weird fucking relationship
Yeah,
with
that's what I was about to say.
man. And that's kind of, I was like, my pedophilia brain was going like, wait a fucking
Yeah.
minute.
That is what I was gonna add on to that too. Yeah, that is weird to think about. Because is Tara, Sam's sister? Is she a kid? Is she a teenager?
I don't know.
That's kind of what it made to believe because
Because
I'm trying to think. Whenever it showed the group of friends at the start of the movie, was that at a high school?
no, I guess, or middle school.
Because the original Screams, it was high schoolers.
But even if it was high school, she wasn't of age to be fucking her sister's man. And I don't know if they were fucking sexually, but
But see, what I'm saying is if her sister's man was also in high school age, then it would make sense. But I don't know if I don't know.
But her sister's man, the interpretation I got from her sister was like, she's out of high school and she's like an adult.
See, I don't know about that or if she was just like ran away. Because that's
Right.
obviously she did ran away, but I didn't know. Yeah, they didn't really touch on the age.
You see, that's what kind of fucked me up. And then again, I don't know if they were actually fucking, but at the end when it was revealed that there
it
was two
sounded
killers,
because they kept calling each other bait. and
yeah, I
shit.
was like, oh, this is fucking weird. And then
yeah.
I guess I could go back and throw this as a pro. I am glad that it made it two killers.
Yeah.
Because if it was just going to be Amber, I was going to get fucking super irritated because there's no way that tiny ass fucking girl would have been capable of all that shit.
No, yeah.
So, yeah.
No, that's always been there. There's
Yeah.
always been more than one.
Okay.
And that's literally it's their way of making it like Michael Myers, where he doesn't die, but technically the Ghostface does die. But I was fucking explaining to you like last night. I don't know because I was drunk rambling, but just people copycat him.
Yeah.
Like people get the Ghostface mask and start killing people.
Yeah.
Just because they want to like continue it on.
Yeah, and in this instance, they were like doing it to like get each other off almost.
Yeah, but ever since the first Scream, though, it's never been like where they kill the fucking Ghostface killers or killer or whatever, and he comes back to life and runs away.
Yeah.
It's always been they die. Like, the
Yeah.
fucking Ghostface dies.
That's my next con in the hospital. This happens in every fucking horror movie. The cop, Dewey, right?
Dewey, yeah. That was
Fucking shoots the fuck out of him, gets him, he's all fucking flailed out on the fucking trophy case. And then they fucking run away! And then everybody goes in the elevator and he's like, wait, I need to turn around. And then Sam was like, why? It's like, well, motherfucker, you and I both know he's gonna get the fuck back up and come after you. And then sure enough, he did. But when he was down, if they would have just fucking sawed his head off or something, the movie would have only been an hour and a half, and not an hour, almost 2 hours. But then it wouldn't have been a good movie. So,
I mean, it makes sense, though. Like, if you're going to be on a serial killing rampage, and especially in today's day and age where a lot of people have guns and shit, like, you would wear a bulletproof vest.
no,
That's
I'm
just
not.
comment, like,
No,
you know.
I'm not arguing that he didn't die. I'm saying when he was
okay.
down, they should have killed him.
Well, that's what he went back for, yeah. This
Yeah.
is more of the suspense thing.
Yeah.
And I really think that those older actors like that, well, they didn't kill off Cindy or Gail, but I think Dewey, he's been in like every single one.
Yeah, so it's kind of like Ghostbusters.
Yeah,
They
and
finally- he died in real life, but
Oh. Uh-oh. No. But no, I feel like they were just trying to be like, okay, well, this is it for Dewey. Thanks for having him, and
Yeah,
Here he is.
let's watch his fucking insides get
Yeah, let's
rearranged.
watch him get fucking gorged.
Yeah.
That was a brutal kill, man. And so was fucking Wes. That knife in the throat. You see it all separated.
Clay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a pretty sick kill too.
Clay got Hannah Bakered.
Yeah, pretty much. Just on his neck and not his wrist.
Fucked up.
But yeah. Yeah, that my biggest con was that fucking actor, bro. I was like,
Yeah, and it was weird
I
because
literally was just like, it's fucking killer.
it was weird because everybody else was pretty good.
Yeah, no, everybody else was good. Even her little sister was better.
Yeah, the male of the twins,
The male of the twins.
he was kind of like a jockey. Like he was the one dating the pink haired bitch,
Oh yeah.
but they weren't fucking. He was
Well, no, they were, but he didn't want to fuck her because he was questioning if she was
yeah,
the killer.
Yeah,
But they had already been fucking.
yeah. Okay, well anyway,
Yeah.
he was kind of pissing me off.
Yeah.
But
I
anyway.
don't know. They've done that shit. They've done that shit so many fucking times, bro.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had a text message. Maybe it's Ghostface.
Yeah.
He's all texting me. Hey, yo, bro, what's your favorite scary movie? Yeah, I fucking love that, man. But I don't know, as far as like cons to go, as far as anything else, I thought everything else was pretty legit. I didn't really like the acting, like I said. They probably could have done with chopping off a little bit of the movie time, but again, I enjoyed it, so it didn't really bother me too much. I hated Ghostbusters a lot more for that aspect.
I agree. Yeah.
But this one, they probably could have shaved off at least like 10, 15 minutes maybe.
The living room scene where they were talking about the prequel or whatever whatever they called it. That I know, like you were touching on it. It had a point, and you were understanding what they were, and so was I.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I felt like that was probably the most drawn out part. I honestly felt like that was a good 10 minutes. Probably not, but it felt like it. And I was just like, come on. But that's just me.
Well, I think it was because there's probably a lot of people that really haven't seen Scream like you, and so they're probably just like trying to like, because they did that shit in like all the other ones too. Like they like listed out the rules and what not to do, and then obviously people are doing it and shit and doing what you're not supposed to do, and that's why they die. And
well, and I also thought it was weird if my friend circle, if one of them was the killer, I would get the fuck away from them. I wouldn't go having a party with all of them with me. Like, what the fuck? That seems like that should be the rule number one.
I don't know, man. That's just I don't know. Again, that's just Scream, dude.
Yeah.
That's that type of shit. That's what it is. It's the who done it. Let's point fingers. Let's figure it out as a friend group type shit.
And then that's another one of my cons is the Sam and her sister's mom just off in London.
Yeah. No, that was in the original one too. The mom was out of town. That's why on the phone call, Ghostface says on the fucking phone, this always starts with like the kill and like the first scene of the scary movie whenever the girl is home alone.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what happened to Sydney, which was that girl I was telling Logan was hot as fuck in the old ones. But that's exactly what happened to her.
Yeah.
One of my fucking pros, man. I see. I fucking told you I'm all over the place, but I fucking love how fucked up that Ghostface gets, bro.
Yeah.
He's all smacking his fucking head on the dress.
I did like that compared to like Halloween, where he was actually like getting his fair share of butt fucking. You know,
It's fucking funny.
Like he got kicked by that little ass girl, and he's all.
Dude, the fucking first one was so goddamn funny because he was like tripping over the rug and shit. Oh, I was fucking dying. But yeah, whenever he smacked his head on the fucking counter, I was like,
yeah.
And they always get fucked up.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
I mean, and that's the cool part to it. Like it's because they're portraying him as just a crazy fucking
kid. Yeah.
people.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, crazy young people. That's all it is.
Yeah.
And that's Ghostface has always been like super young.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was. I don't know. That fucking shit was. That was fucking making me laugh, dude. Getting fucked up, getting smacked in the head and shit.
Yeah.
Getting pushed around, falling. But yeah, I'm trying to remember more cons. I don't really think I have any.
That cop Dewey for being a retired sheriff. Motherfucker needs to brush up on his shooting. Well, he's dead now, but that was fucking cringy. When they opened up the elevator and he tried to shoot, I'm like, where the fuck that bullet go?
Went up in the ceiling.
Yeah, for real. But anyway.
Yeah. No, it's, I mean, yeah. Again, I mean, this movie really is for, it's going to be geared towards people that like the older ones. I mean, it's kind of a stupid, thing that's behind it. But again, if you like slasher movies, you just love Scream.
It's another slasher, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they're really nothing that special, honestly.
Yeah. That's all I was going to say. It's pretty much all there is to say about it. It's another slasher.
I mean, I like Scream. I like Ghostface. But yeah, it's not like I'm like, that's the most innovative thing that's happened in the horror genre.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. I was just wrapping up our pros and cons here, that little cut. But I would say that, again, for those of you that like this type of movie, I think you're definitely going to find a lot more pros in it. That's pretty much all I was going to say.
All right.
Yeah, I don't really have anything else to say about the pros and cons too much. I feel like we had a lot of meat discussion right there.
Yeah. All right. You want to move on to the final verdict day?
Yeah, we'll do the final verdict. Spoiler free. Obviously, if you guys haven't seen this part or you guys aren't watching this part, then you won't even know that this had a bunch of spoilers in it. But yeah, we'll move on to our final verdict. We'll probably look up the IGN score after we give our numbers, and we'll put our average of both of our numbers in the middle of the screen here. We'll put my number above my head, his number above his head, and we'll average it out in the middle here, and that'll be the Logan Ethan Shit Show final verdict.
Yes, sir.
Hello?
It's happening. 3 attacks so far. Do you have a gun?
I'm Sydney Prescott. Of course I have a gun.
Something about this one just feels different.
All right. What do you got to say for yourself for the final verdict day?
I think keeping this spoiler free as we promised, I think that it had a good potential and it really meets your expectations. It has a nice plot. It keeps a lot of the old similarities to the original films if you've seen those and liked those. It had a lot of great kills in it. It had a lot of Ghostface in there, a lot of those twists and turns that you get from Scream. I would say if I had to give this a number, I'd probably give it a solid like an 8.5.
All right.
Yeah.
All I really have to say about it is it's another slasher. I probably wouldn't watch it again, not for a while anyway.
Yeah.
It was better than Halloween. I was trying to remember. Do you remember what I gave Halloween?
You give like a 5 or something.
All right.
Like a 4 or
Yeah,
5.
because I was gonna give this one a 7. So
7?
yeah.
That's yeah. I mean that's pretty spot on, honestly.
Now let's look at
I've always viewed Scream like that though. Like it's just like it's a decent horror movie, but I don't ever view it as like oh, this blew me away.
Yeah.
I want another one in 5 months.
Yeah.
I want Scream 2 too. No.
Yeah. Well, of course, IGN gave it a 9.
Oh.
Yeah. The 5th entry into the Scream franchise sets up a future for the franchise that some may not have thought possible with a tight story, great performances, and stellar new directions.
Nice. Yeah, I was honestly pretty close to them, man. Huh? It's pretty sick.
Huh?
I will. Yeah, I mean, as like a final verdict, if you're gonna watch this and take what you will from this to go see the movie yourself, I would definitely recommend it for somebody that likes slasher movies. Logan hasn't really liked slasher movies, but he said it was all right. So I mean, obviously there's some in there. There's something in there for everybody. I really do feel like.
Yeah.
Whether you just like to see people get fucking slaughtered, whether you like a good story, whether you like good cinematography and all that good shit. I feel like there's something in there for everybody. Yeah. And I think, fuck, I don't have my calculator, so I don't even want to try to do this in my head right now. But we'll put the number up in the middle. It's gonna be like you gave it a 7. It'll probably be around like a 7.75 or something like that. I think it'll be the half of the average of both of our scores. So it's about an 8. So it's pretty good. Yeah. Which is I don't know what really an 8 would. That's kind of like a B. So yeah, it's a decent movie.
Yeah. Go check it out. And if you don't want to spend the money, I personally you'll disagree, but I feel like it's probably a movie if you're tight on a budget, you could probably watch it at home.
Yeah, I don't really think it needs to be seen in theaters. I mean, it was sick because, like I said, whenever I was growing up, my mom would watch the old ones on VHS. So I never got to see a Scream movie in the theater. So it was kind of sick to see it in like theaters. Because whenever whenever the other four came out, I was too little to go to the theaters to see it.
Yeah. All right.
So, I mean, it was pretty cool for me, honestly, to go see it in the theater. But yeah, I mean, I definitely agree with you. I'm sure it'll come out to some streaming service. I think it was
Paramount.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll come out to Paramount Plus within the next couple months.
Yeah.
But if you guys did want to wait, obviously, you guys can do that. If you guys don't, though, I think it's a good time. I mean, we've been doing the matinees for all of our movies that we watch.
Yeah.
So I would definitely recommend that because then you wouldn't be spending that much money on it. But
And if you do want to wait, just watch it whenever, and then come back and watch our plot, our pros and cons, and
see what you agree with.
see what you agree with,
Yep.
see what you disagree with. Like this video, put it in your watch later, add it to the Wink Bank, maybe print out a copy, download it to your hard drive.
Yes.
Download it to your mom's hard drive, put it in the cloud. You want to make sure you don't lose this crucial video.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like these types of movies so far get the most traction on this channel for reviews because I feel like a lot of people like these types of movies now. Horror is a really popular genre, especially whenever they bring back old shit like Scream and Halloween and all that shit. So
Yeah.
I definitely feel like these are a decent amount for attraction whenever it comes to Logan Ethan Shit Show here. I will say, Logan, you probably don't really know about the dates, and I don't really know too much about the dates, but there's a new Texas Chainsaw Massacre coming out to Netflix. It's not coming to theaters. It's only coming to
Interesting.
Netflix.
All right.
And that's coming in February of this year. So we'll probably be doing a review on that, especially because it's free. So we can just hang out, watch that one night, and bust this review out for it and everything. There's a new Hellraiser in the making. I don't know if it's coming out. If it comes out, it's going to be way later this year, probably.
Yeah.
Probably in like the fall or winter of, well, I guess technically it's winter right now, but like December, November, around there.
And then Doctor Strange is coming out in May, and that's supposed to be a horror movie.
Yeah, Doctor Strange. We'll definitely. I want to see that.
Yeah.
I watched the first Doctor Strange in theaters whenever I worked at the theater, actually. So.
I still haven't seen the first one.
Yeah.
So probably get on that.
Obviously, there's nothing Scream related in what we're talking about right now, but we already gave our final verdict, so now we're just giving you a little heads up on what's coming next.
Yeah.
And then I want to say, I said a Hellraiser already. There was something else coming out too. Fucking forgot. Well, obviously there's Halloween Ends coming out on Halloween or around Halloween this year, so we'll definitely probably review that too since we reviewed the last one and it did so well. But I think as far as like horror movie goes, like big ones, that's probably about it for as of right now unless something gets announced.
Yeah.
So some of those previews are pretty sick in the fucking Scream shit.
Yeah.
I want to see that cursed ones.
Yeah, that looks weird.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that looks sick. I fucking love that horror that takes place in like the Pilgrim Age
Yeah.
settler colonist type shit.
Yeah. But you didn't like the Paranormal Activity.
Well, that's not the settler age. That was just an Amish. I just
Same
like that
thing.
old shit, like where it's like talking about like the devil and witch hunting and shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that shit always like I don't know.
Alright.
I like it a lot.
Me like it.
But yeah, yeah, go ahead and check out our other stuff if you haven't already. We posted a Dexter review not that long ago. If you guys are fans of Dexter, another serial killer. He's a real ghost face. No, but yeah, we posted that last, and I do want to say it's not horror related, obviously, but I'm gonna see the new Jackass whenever it comes to
yeah.
theaters, so we'll definitely probably review that since we both like Jackass.
That's gonna be a little bit of an interesting review, but yeah.
I think it'll be fine, honestly.
Yeah.
It can be reviewed, especially because it's with the same actors and all that shit.
Yeah,
Which
yeah.
I don't know how they're still alive, but anyway. Yeah. You can find our links down below for our podcast. I think, by the time this might be posted before, but we have a 50th anniversary special episode where me and Logan got fucking shit-faced, and I don't remember what we did or what happened. So it'll be a surprise for everybody.
Yeah. Hopefully we don't get canceled.
I don't think we will. I don't think we did nothing like that. But yeah, this was
All
our
right.
review of Scream 2022. Technically Scream, 5 did it say on IGN? Scream 5. Yeah, because there was 4 original ones, so this one's the 5th one in the franchise. But they didn't name it Scream 5 because they're trying to restart it. So
Yeah.
we'll see if there's another Scream coming out soon.
All
But
right.
anyway, hope you guys enjoyed and hope you guys liked our new format where we try to keep everything short and simple and spoiler free for the most part.
Amen.